Azonto for my God. Or which one again?
I got it. Yeah,
You've gotten it right. You've gotten the
No,
shop.
it's
You've gotten
three
the
dances.
Azonto. Okay, let the song play again and let's see.
Be on the beat and I dedicate it to my God.
Oh, you've gone.
I feel his goodness and his mercy.
Okay, no.
Okay, you've gone back to mine.
It's gone way
No
back.
matter what they want, I they get it from my God. I feel his goodness and his mercy. From New York to New Jersey. No matter what they want, I they get it from my God. My people, let me hear you say. My people, let me hear you say. I go the shocky for my God. Azonto for my God. I go shokoto for my God.
This is the Shokoto.
Oh, okay. That's what they call it, Shokoto.
Yeah, the Shokoto.
But when this song came out, was this dance day?
I know, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. This Shokoto, we need to investigate.
We've just reinvented all the dance moves. They've all been there from day one. Yeah.
But yeah,
they
like you
have.
said, let's give it to God, especially now that apologies are coming as well.
my goodness.
I mean, I'm wondering, are you going to go ahead and forgive this government for the domestic debt exchange program and all the hardships that we're experiencing? The apology started from yesterday when Honorable Kennedy Japan advised
yes.
that, if they really want to break the eight,
Then they have to apologize.
They have to apologize. So I guess that maybe every day we're probably going to get one minister who apologizes and say, we didn't mean it. And in this case, I mean, he's putting the blame at the doorstep of the IMF.
It's amazing.
Because he's saying that
it was one of the
reason why they decided to go ahead with the domestic debt exchange program is because it was a requirement.
One of the requirements,
they didn't have a choice, they had to do it. But when you listen to those who were affected, they are saying that she did not even, interact with them, engage them, so we can agree on how much we're willing to take off our principal amount.
And
or
many
our
people are also complaining about the it was how it started. There will be no haircuts. I mean, if you have the first gentleman of the country assuring you, promising and telling you that there will be no haircuts, of course you go to bed at peace and at ease. But then if you repeatedly said it, and then all of a sudden the haircut started, and now, after how many years you are rendering an apology? Why didn't the apology come when the picketing started? Why didn't the apology come when people were losing their lives? Because we had so many old people on this show in the news losing their lives because they couldn't buy medicine. All that was happening to them. Why didn't the apology come at the time? Why is it coming now? But then I know they will say that, okay, Ghana for no. You've been asking for an apology. Now that we are apologizing,
you're also punching holes in them.
Exactly, but of what use is an apology when it comes late in the day?
I mean, they always say that it's never too late, but for me, I knew there would be a domestic debt exchange program, even when the president was saying there won't be. And I'll take you back to when the finance minister had insisted that we were not going to go to the IMF. And then just about 2 weeks later,
we did go.
We get a message from the office of the president saying that the finance minister has been instructed to go ahead and start negotiating for an IMF deal. So, I mean, I didn't expect any difference.
So you actually thought we would definitely have haircuts?
Well, I there's
believe
history to it.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes you should believe the president, but just when we had been told we were not going to IMF, I took what the president said with a pinch of salt because I don't know, I was very doubtful because I knew that there would come to a point where we might go into this exchange program. And now we're even being told that we should expect another one.
Yeah, another one.
So if you listen to all the financial analysts, they're saying that you should expect another domestic debt exchange program with all the factors available at this point. And that's very disturbing. But good morning to you, and thank you for joining us this morning. It is TV3 New Day. We're excited to join you. I don't know how excited you are, especially if you look at all the issues that you're facing as a Ghanaian. But should we accept that apology from the finance minister? It's time now for Good Morning.
The domestic debt exchange program was a very successful program, achieving 95% participation. And on this note, I would like to appeal to the people of Ghana to forgive us. To forgive us. It is never the intention of any government to impose hardships on its people. It was a necessary, very important decision at the time that if we avoided it, our economy will not recover such as it has recovered today. But also to thank you, the people of Ghana, to thank you on behalf of the president for the sacrifices, for the efforts that you all have made in participating in the domestic debt exchange program that saved our economy. And so I thank you very much for that support you gave to the government.
Well, so that is Dr. Amin Adam, and he was talking about, the DDEP and apologizing to Ghanaians. But what do you think? We have our first caller. Good morning, Majina.
Good morning, Bella.
Where have you been?
Oh, I was a little busy.
Okay.
And I used not to sit on TV in the morning. That's why.
Well,
Sorry.
we're excited to have you join us again.
I miss you guys.
Oh, we missed you too. But let's zoom in straight into the conversation. Are you accepting that apology?
It is not wrong for them to apologize, but it is a confirmation that the society now will know that what some of the Ghanaians were saying, that the government is not treating the Ghanaians well, it has come to reality. Because Ghanaians, we are the people who have sent you to lead us. And you are managing, or you are going about doing something that we are not pleased with. But when we tell you to correct it, you tell us that, no, you know better. So we were waiting for the time to come when we would tell you whether we would send you again or not. So now, whether they have apologized or not, the 7th December will tell whether Ghanaians will accept their apology or not.
No, but so you personally.
Pardon?
I mean, I don't want you to speak for Ghanaians. I want you to speak for yourself. Are you accepting this apology personally?
No, it is confirmation that they have wronged me.
Okay.
Because when it first happened, I told them to do the right thing. They
didn't listen.
So I will not accept it.
Okay.
So I'll pay them back on December 7th.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us with your opinion on this. And you can also join us via Facebook at TV3 Ghana. I'm sure we have some messages coming in.
Yes,
but
in the same vein, Walasi K is saying the same thing that Majina said. He says, we don't need any apology from these clowns. Discerning Ghanaians will vote against them come December 7th. Abbas Danjuma Musa says it was an unwilling sacrifice. And I remember so well this very point. Nkrumah NK Lumumba says vote for John Dramani Mahama and all NDC parliamentary candidates on the 7th. And Abbas again says that nobody gave their willingness to the domestic exchange program. Kissinger says apologies not accepted and it's not a solution, but measures that can deal with the economic problems. Let me pick this call. I'll come back to the messages. Good morning. Hi, Alaji. Good morning, Alaji.
Yeah. Bella.
This is Cookie, but Bella is listening.
Hello?
Yes, Alaji, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, speak to us. Are you accepting the finance minister's apology or not?
Let me send my greetings to you and Roland and Na.
Okay, thank you.
And now for you incoming MP for Ewutu Senya and Honorable Dukas, MP for Jemo. You see, me, I will not accept any apology in the country. So I just want to ask a question. Each and any person who is want to try to kill you and you survive, and the person come and say, I just apologize for you. Do you accept that apology? You will not. So to accept these people's apology, unless we chase them into the bush, because each and any Ghanaian knew very well that these people, they did not perform well. When they went power, they going around lying to people like the pathological liar, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Look at how he lied to Ghanaians. And they say they will not go to IMF. They will not go to IMF today. They will not go to IMF tomorrow. And they will not go to IMF for tomorrow next. But look at what is happening. So we will not accept any apology in this country. We want John Dramani Mahama to come to save us. It left 122 days to election. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alaji. Ablade Efiekuma says, I want to tell the finance minister that his apology is rejected because that apology won't bring back the dead. Kofi Avugbe says, Bella, this apology from the finance minister is not acceptable. Akufo-Addo, Bawumia and Ken Ofori-Atta should come on the news to apologize. So unfortunately, it is too late now. Our minds are made up. And Last John says, is he apologizing or he is complaining? Or he's campaigning his gesture. And I was saying it this morning.
Also,
so the gesture is what many people have a problem with, because when you are, there are two parts for me. There are two parts to an apology. Number one, admitting that I did you wrong, and for that reason I am apologizing. But then if you're talking to Ghanaians and you go,
you don't think that?
That's how I feel. Forgive us. It's like you're forcing the forgiveness out of me. Yours is to apologize. Whether I am accepting and forgiving you is mine, but you just do your part. But if you go this way and you go like, forgive us, I think that's when many people have an issue. Well,
let's see what our next caller has to say. Hello, good morning.
Hello, madam.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us. What's your name?
Good morning. Okay, madam. I want to ask the one who is, we didn't vote for the one who is apologizing now. We vote for Nana Addo. He should come out, Nana should come out and apologize, and not my brother, Adam.
But
Nana himself to apologize.
Okay.
And not Mr. Amin.
Will that make any difference?
We didn't vote for Mr. Amin. We vote for Nana. So he should come out and apologize.
Sir, so I'm asking you that even if the president apologizes, will that make any difference at all? Will it change your mind in case you've decided to vote against them?
No. I will not forgive them. Because the time President Nana was losing our money, shutting private jet, bathing in the sky, it was nonsense to Ghanaians, taxpayers, tomato sellers, onion sellers. He was losing our money, wasting around the world.
So if you say at that time it angered you, if he apologizes now,
I will never forgive the old man.
Okay. You'll never forgive him, even if he apologizes now? Well, the sound was pretty...
He should apologize for people to decide, but I will never forgive him.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Benedict Fianco Boatin says, if Kennedy had not asked them to apologize, none of them would have had the sense to apologize to the people. Kennedy himself, has he apologized to people that put their trust in him? Is it true that because of the election, they are now bringing the code apology? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But he says the apology is not needed. It's way too late and useless now. What about those who have died? Would they know the government is apologizing for sending them to their early grave? I can't read the rest that you wrote there. But there was another one. Pascal says the best way to apologize is to send every Ghanaian a brown envelope worth 10,000 Ghana cedis.
10,000? No, 10,000 more.
I know, right?
How much do we all owe?
Because 20,000, we all owe 20,000 each.
So 10,000 won't make any difference.
Oh, now that it's changed to 752, I'm not even sure how much we owe, but Johnny has started. Let's cross over.